Hi everybody. Okay, we are live, which is awesome. For today's workout, you do not need anything unless you would like weights for a woodchop motion. Everything is 60 seconds on, 25 seconds off. We are going to be doing some side planks and bridges and push-ups, so if you want a mat for comfort for that, by all means grab it now. So, but all you really need is just a space, your water and your towel, and potentially a weight for wood chops. We're going to be doing some side lunges and some squats and stuff, so if you want it, by all means use it. I'm going to be doing it without, just so to show you can do it without, but if you want to make it a little bit harder, you can have weights at your disposal. So, we're going to go through all the exercises, anything that is single side. The first round through everything, we're going to do it on the right side. Just right all the way through. And then when we get to the end, we'll take a break and we'll start the whole thing back up again. This time, anything that's side specific, we'll do on the left side. It is a minute on. If you decide that doing a minute on of a side plank, for example, is too much, you can split the time. However, you always lose sometimes switching from side A to side B. So I would try my best to do as much as I can on side A, even if that means taking some breaks. But know that that is an option for you, as always. So there is a little bit of high intensity for today as far as jumping goes. That's going to be some side shuffles, some high knees, some speed skaters, and some mountain climbers, and some jumping jacks. I will give you modifications to lower the intensity and lower the jumping along the way. So don't worry about that. And it is 60 seconds on, 25 seconds off. So let's just start with a little bit of a warm-up. Let's just do some little squats. I have my AC on. I'm going to try to keep my fan off as long as I can. We'll see what happens. It is super hot, like I'm sure it is where you are. Hopefully you have lots of fluid that you're taking in over the course of the day. Hopefully waters and water-based drinks. And let's go just on one foot, so we're on one hand's lifted up in the air. And let's switch. And both feet on the ground. One more. And let's do some little uppercuts. Swinging with the whole body. And let's go all the way up. And let's go all the way down. One more each side. All right, let's just swing that leg forward and back. Other side. Let's do some little circular kicks. We're gonna come up and do a circle, or do half a circle. Hold on for balance if you want. It's not going to be graceful. So let's switch to the other foot. Last one. All right, swing those arms. Big, loose noodle arms. And slow it down. Bring those arms up and down, making those little circles like I do with your legs. And slow it down. Let's do a tricep stretch. Pointing my elbows straight up to the ceiling. And switch it on out. Let's reach behind. Try to grab that shoulder blade. And switch it on out. And let's swing around those arms one more time. All right, I think we're ready to begin. All right, our first two exercises, I'll give you those. We have side shuffles. So you're just gonna be in a little bit of a squat and shuffle side to side, back and forth. So we have that for 60 seconds, so pace yourselves. And then if you have weights and you want to hold them here or here, we just have regular squats. Now you choose the speed. Do you want to go fast? Do you want to go slow? It all depends on how much weight you have, depends on how hot it is, all that jazz. So you pick your pace, don't necessarily go by my pace. So those are our first two exercises that we have going. 60 on, 25 off. All right, are we ready? 4 seconds. All right, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. I'm gonna shuffle this way so I have a little more room. You can go slow here. You can be up completely if you don't want to be in that squat, or you can go a little deeper in that squat. We have 11 more seconds. All right, so we're moving around. We're not necessarily stopping. If you need to stop, please do. If you need to grab water, this is a great time because you don't have an official break until we finish everything once. We have these 25 seconds in between. So please grab water, towel off, anything that you need to. Squats are up next. Optional weights. All right, you can have your knees under your shoulders. You can have them a little wider, whatever makes you happy. If you're gonna do squats, you should at least be happy. Chest up. If you have your hands on your thighs, which is fine, you're not using them as you push yourself up. They're just hanging out. We have 15 more seconds here. Three, and 2, and 1. All right, high knees. So we can either do our high knee run, or we can just physically do high knees. Your choice. Do you want to work on stretching a little bit, increasing your range of motion, or do you want to work on speed? Your choice. Okay, get ready. Get set. heard PT manager Bill talk about the other day that when you're doing your workouts, you want to have intensity, but you want to pick the intensity. You don't want to go full hard out every single workout. It's going to take you a lot of time to recover, and you won't be as good for the next workout depending on how far away that workout is. So you want to be enough to push yourself. You want to be enough to break down that muscle tissue. You want to have enough to feel like you've worked out, but you don't want to have enough that you're just dead to the wind. All right, wood chop is next. This is our first single-sided. So, doing all the right side the first time through. I have my weight in my hands, if I have one, and I'm coming and I'm chopping the weight, chopping the wood. All right, let's go. I'm rotating from my entire body. I'm not just doing this. Twist. Chop that tree down. Obviously, if you have a weight or a band here, you're going to be going slower than I am. That's totally fine. You can go faster too, as long as you're in control. See how I'm pivoting on this foot? 2, 1. Speed skaters are next. So we're going to be side to side. If you want to take the hops out, totally cool, do so. We start in 12 seconds. I mean, it's almost 6 minutes up fan. Not very long, but let's go. Here, you can add in that squat, make it a little harder, or you can be up high without the squat at all. 13 seconds. All right, and relax. We're doing side lunges. So if you have your weight is here or here. And we're lunging to the right side for that whole minute. All right, 5 seconds to go. Getting to the side. Same thing, your hands can be here if they want. You're not sashaying up with them though. Halfway. Seven seconds. All right, next up we have jumping jacks, and then we have our push-ups, so I'm going to just stick my mat out right now. Reminder, my jumping jacks are modified due to my flooring, so I do a modified jack. Feel free to join me, otherwise full jack. As fast or as slow as you want. 3, and 2, and so much I mentioned this earlier, we have 6 pairs of exercises. We are starting pair 4 right now. Even the modified jacks, get your heart rate up. Three, and 2, and 1. Cool. All right, we start down on the ground for our push-ups. Remember, these push-ups are on your knees, they're on your toes, they're against a bench or a pair of stairs, or a set of stairs, or against the wall, you choose. Just make sure that those elbows are tracking back and you're picking a depth and you're sticking with it the whole time. Breaks as needed. All right, get ready. You good? Set. Keep it going. We have 30 seconds left. $15. Now we have our mountain climbers. So we can bring those knees up nice and slow, slowly, or we can do them really fast. Your choice. Bring my clock down so I can see. We're down here for the next couple exercises. 2, and 1, let's go. If you need to take a break on those wrists, you can also go down to your forearms and do your mountain climbers down here. $20 seconds. Alright, side planks on your right side. These can be on your knees. Your feet can be splayed as needed. So we're here if you want to be there. We're here if you want to be there. Or we're here if you want to be there. So you decide. $30 seconds left. And if you need to adjust, do so. If you feel like you're slipping, always adjust rather than get yourself hurt. not like you're gonna fall a huge distance, but I don't want you to tweak anything. And if you get tired, come down to your knees. If you get tired, bring your feet a little wider. We have 5, we have 4, we have 3, we have 2, we have 1. Boom, come on down. All right, butt kickers. Standing up, leave your mat where it is, because we're going to go back down for bridges in a second, or in a minute, literally. And we have butt kickers, so fast or slow, bringing those heels to that butt. Three, 2, 1, and go. So remember, this is a minute, so pace. We have this, and we have single leg bridges, and then we get a break. And that's all of round 1. Seconds. $50. 10. 4, 3, and 2, and 1. All right, last exercise for the break. Single leg bridges. Your right leg is going to be doing the work. Your other leg can either be across in a figure 4, or it can be up in the air. That is totally your choice. Two, 1, and rough. So we're bringing our heart rate down here. We're prepping mentally for our break. You get a minute 25, and then we start from the top one more time. So having your leg crossed over like this, you still are doing just as much work with that right leg. You're just taking that balance and stability out of the picture. So if you're tired or it's just not what you want to do today, this is a perfectly acceptable way of doing it. Otherwise, your leg is here. It is harder. If you're hot, if you're tired, if you're just not in the mood, just follow along with me. We have 3, we have 2, we have 1. All right. We're taking our break. And then we're going to start from the top. Everything that we did on the right side, we're now going to do on the left side. All right, we start in 1 minute. And we're starting with those side shuffles again. We are not going to be having live classes on Monday due to the holiday, but we will be having pre-recorded things pop up that we've done previously, so no excuse for no movement. I promise I will be doing a workout even if I don't want to. I will do something, I promise. There's always different ways to do things. If you're not in for a cardio workout, maybe do a Pilates workout. If you're not in the mood to run, maybe you bike. There's always something. All right, let's go. The good part about these classes being recorded and you can watch them anytime, you can save this workout for like 4 a.m. tomorrow morning and work out a little bit colder. I should say colder, less humid or less sun. Although it was still like 78 when I woke up this morning, so I don't know if it's any better, but 78 and no sun is better than 90, and it's 25 seconds left. Five. High knees is next. So we can do the high knees running, we can do the high knees not running. You can pick and choose, maybe one cardio you do lower intensity, one you do higher. Alright, 3 and 2 and 1. Making sure those knees are coming up the same height. Even if that means lowering one a little bit. Maybe one side has less range of motion. That's something we can fix long term, maybe. Potentially contact us for more information about what we can do with stretches and things along that line. But for right now, we want them to my head chair. 15 seconds. Left. 2, 1. Woodchop to the left side. Ready? And I am aware that Facebook Live does flip things, so I'm doing my left even though it looks like I'm doing my right. But realistically, as long as both sides get worked, that's all that matters. Full body movement. What is it? Lunges. Oh, sorry, speed skater. I skipped one. Speed skater, speed skater, speed skater. Or lower intensity. Don't need to match my speed. Go faster, go slower. Seconds left. 15. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we have those side lunges. Left side. If you have your weight up here, down here. You mark. That's it. So this is the second half of the third pairing. So we are halfway through the second half of this workout. Or we will be in 45 seconds. Doing all right? I know you can't answer me, but you are. Seconds. 4 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 second. Jacks are next. And then we head down to the mat. Make sure it's relatively near you. Alright, you ready? Get set. We're jacking right now. Only a few more minutes of work left. Definitely can see the light at the end of the sweaty tunnel. We have 8 minutes. You can do 8 minutes. You've already done 27. Less than 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Push-ups. Okay, ready? 5 seconds. And let's begin. No rush with these. We have 33 seconds left. Thirteen. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Mountain climbers are next. And I understand that's 2 shoulder stabilization exercises back to back. I know. Just do it nice, slow, controlled, breaks when you need to, and you do what you have to do. And you do what you can do. So if you need to be here in this modified, lower intensity, no jumping for the whole time, do so. Or you pick up the speed, or you bounce back and forth between the two. Take breaks on your wrists when you need it. You can go on to your fists if that's more comfortable for you. We have 30 more seconds. 20 more seconds. Final 10. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, what do we got next? We got side planks on the left side this time. Now I kind of switch back and forth between kind of all three, so I'm going to make sure that I'm going to do the same on this side. We're almost done. This exercise and 2 more. We have 4 minutes and 16 seconds left. All right, let's go. So we're here. Or we're here. Or we're here. Twenty more seconds. 10, 5, 2, 1. Boop. All right, butt kickers. Start in 7 seconds. Rip in. 2, 1. Kick that butt. Thirty seconds. 17. Now we're down on the ground for those single leg bridges. The left leg supporting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right, this is it. The left leg's doing the work. We're starting in 10 seconds. Remember, if you had your other leg in the air on the other side, please do so on this side. Get ready, get set. Bring that heart rate down. Very much looking forward to our nice cold shower in a few minutes after class. If that's not available to you, at the very least, please make sure you're somewhere cool, that you're stretching, and that you're hydrating. If you sweat anywhere near as much as I am right now, you definitely need to hydrate. We have 15 seconds left. We have 10 seconds left. 4 and 3 and 2 and done. Woo. Alrighty. Grab your water and come on back to the mat. Woo. And we have about 5 minutes to cool it down. Alright, so we're going to have one leg in, one leg out, hamstring stretch, walk that hand down as close to that foot as you can get it. If you can just get it to your shin, that's fine. You know what your flexibility is like. And you know what's good for you and what's not so great for you. And let's switch. If there's ever a class that you're looking specifically for, like, oh, Jen, it would be awesome if we could do a class based on football skills. I don't know. Synchronized swimming. Let me know and we'll see what we can do. Alright, bring both feet in. Lean forward. Seen a lot of synchronized swimming on TV lately. The amount of breath control those people have is incredible, and the ability to just make themselves so perfectly straight in the water. They're like doing a handstand without touching the ground. It's crazy. I don't even know if I can do a handstand straight in the water. I haven't done one in quite a while. Alright, let's roll ourselves around. And let's bring that belly button up to the sky. We kind of forget what kind of skills we're doing in deep, deep water. And they can only breathe with their mouths because they have nose clips on. Come on up over the side. Other way, up over the side. And release. Grab your opposite elbow. Open that chest up nice and wide. Tricep stretch. And switch. Let's roll those shoulders back. And roll those shoulders front. And move around those wrists. Come onto all fours, but beyond your forearms instead of your hands. And let's just kick one leg back, calf stretch. Come on up, cross behind, glute stretch. And lift up, come out all the way to the other side, inner thigh stretch. Release, other side. So we're kicking back for our calf stretch. We're lifting up, crossing behind for our glute stretch. And we're coming up and coming out to the side for our inner thigh stretch. Going back to the center. Let's roll it back. Come to a little ball toast hand motion action configuration, and then straighten those legs and rolling on up nice and slow and controlled all the way to the top. And then we are done. Everything is finished for today. Thanks for coming. Thanks for getting sweaty right along with me. I really appreciate the company. Have a great day.